Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to an Arsenal vlog. I just edited some videos now on FIFA and I just waiting for it to export really, then I'm leaving. It's nearly midday and the kickoff's at 2 o'clock, so I'll get there on time. It's like 20 minutes to get there, so it should be good. The last game before international break, and hopefully England as well win their games as well. That'd be great, both for them. But for now, for Arsenal, I am actually really worried about this game. To be honest, that's every game, to be honest. Every Arsenal game I'm worried. Even if you play a League 2 side in the Cup, I'm still worried. Having said that, but this Bournemouth are playing quite well. They're playing quite well, and I think they're capable of getting something here. So I am more extra worried because Bournemouth are playing pretty well. We struggled against Villa and Watford. Recently in the league, we've not been good enough. Other competitions we've been good, like Europa League 2 games, we played well, clean sheets. League Cup as well, we played well. Our second string team seems to be better than our Premier League team, which doesn't, it's not a good sign. Having said that, Bellerin and Cheney still coming back, getting to fitness, so obviously they won't play yet. They'll obviously get in the team, I'm sure. But our defence looks really weak, and in the league anyway it looks weak. It looks better in other competitions. We're not playing that well, and the recent 3 draws, Watford, Spurs, United, all 3 games really frustrate me. Like, they piss me off. Every time I think about them, they piss me off, because we should have done better in all 3 games. We should have won all 3 games, but we were just not good enough in those games for long enough. Even the Villa game was very painful. I was there. It was very painful, but we won in the end at least. That was great. But still, we need to stop making it so hard for ourselves. We can make it easier for ourselves. We just don't. We don't do it. We just make teams that are not that good look good. The weirdest thing was, we were still top 4 after Monday. Like, how can you play so bad and still be in the top 4? We're not 4th now. Now, we, if we win, we go 3rd. If we lose, we could be 10th. Hopefully a window before international break. It should be it's a good time to get a win and get one last win before the break comes in. And I just hope we get the 3 points. But I am worried because Bournemouth are a threat and we are not playing that well in the league, so I'm not too confident. But I hope to see a different back 4. Like, I don't want to see Kolasinac, David Luiz, Socrates and Maitland-Niles in the back 4. I just don't want to see that. Maitland-Niles is not a defender, and the other 3 are just not playing well at all. So I want to see a difference. I would hope Chambers plays. He didn't play in midweek, and I would prefer to see Holding or even Mustafi. I would rather see Mustafi right now than David Luiz or Socrates. Mustafi's actually, I mean, he's not been that bad this season, so I'd rather see him, honestly. So we'll see. I've been talking too much now, so let's get to the game. Just waiting 3 minutes now. Need to get some food, and then we'll be in the stadium.
Harry, and well done, my friends. We'll see you just ahead of kick-off. And over here we've got Ellis. So Ellis, you're a junior gunner. You got randomly selected from our junior gunner database to be here today. So how did you... Well done to Harry as well, our 2 Matchday mascots. And there were lots of bits to it. Yes. Both sides, yeah. And what did you find out what happened with the draw? So we met with his mum, took up upstairs to the centre. Hey, Danny Ceballos! Walking in the air, go on the air! 19, Nicola Pepe! 21, Callum Chambers! 23, Gavin Louise! 29, Matteo Gianlupi! Highlights of the first half coming up. Our junior gunners and Gunnersaurus are back. Paul has your matchday mentions.
That's a wrap, just 1-0. I tell you what, this is one of the weirdest games I've seen from Arsenal. So there's an NFL game at Tottenham Stadium today. I had no idea. I knew they were playing NFL games there, but I didn't know it was today, of all days. So it was hard to get home because it was all NFL fans just getting on the train. I couldn't even get on the first train because it was so packed for the Americans. Basically, to get back, I have to go past Tottenham. So like White Hart Lane Station is one of the stops, and that's the station like next to the stadium. So like when I was getting home, there were NFL fans on the platform, and I was just like, I just couldn't get on the first train. Just about got on the second. But yeah, I'm home now. Home a bit late. But yeah, that game was a bit weird. That Arsenal game was a bit weird. This was actually 4:30 and moved back to 2 o'clock, and I was like, why? And now I know why, because of the NFL game in London as well. But anyway, as for the Arsenal game, it was weird because like most of the game, to me anyway, it felt like a friendly. Like it didn't feel like a competitive game. What I mean is like there didn't seem to be any urgency for either team, especially in the first half. The first half, I don't remember a Bournemouth chance. And to be fair, we played better defensively. We actually played pretty well defensively today, which is good to see. We got a clean sheet, that's nice. But in the first half, they didn't really threaten us. And we had a few chances. We scored one of them. Pepe corner, David Luiz header. So that's good. Pepe assist as well, that's great for him. But aside from the goal and a few chances here and there, we didn't really do much. It didn't really feel like we did anyway. We played alright, especially defensively, but like, we just... it seemed like a very slow game. The game was a bit dead to watch. I was happy winning though. I'm happy we won the game. I'm happy with that. I don't care how we win, as long as we win, regardless of how like exciting or boring it is. I just want to win the game, and we won. That's great. But still, it felt really dead in the first half. But in the second half, Bournemouth threatened a lot more. They had more chances. Thankfully, didn't score any. We didn't create enough in the second half, I think. It didn't feel like we did. Our first proper big chance was right at the end in stoppage time. Aubameyang hit the post. Chambers did good work, came in down the right in the penalty box. Squared it, Aubameyang hit the post. He probably should have scored. But yeah, aside from a few chances here and there for both sides, it was quite a dead game. But I'm happy we won. Happy we won. It was just really weird to watch because it felt like a friendly. Even atmosphere-wise, it felt like a friendly. And it was a bit awkward as well, to be fair, because like I was sitting like a seat away from the edge, like not the edge, but like a seat away from like the steps going down to your seats. And like there's a person on my left, person on my right, there's three in front of me, and there's one guy like on my left behind me, and they all knew each other, and they were just talking to each other, and I was just like, I'm just standing in the middle like. And none of them seemed to sing either, so it just seemed really awkward. Man City lost as well. I was waiting at the end for like the scoreboard, where they usually show the scores at the end. And they showed the scores and Man City lost 2-0. I was just like, wait, really? that actually happened? But yeah, Liverpool are they're like 8 points clear now, and we are strangely just 1 point behind Man City. Which is crazy when you think about it, because we've not been playing that well. If it wasn't for Aubameyang, we'd be a lot lower down. He's literally saving us this season. He's carrying us with his goals. But somehow we're only a point behind Man City. This season's bizarre. This season's really bizarre. To be fair, Tottenham are struggling. Chelsea are like thereabouts. They're like just behind us, I think. United are struggling. They're currently drawing, I think. Hang on. United are losing. Okay. Like aside from Liverpool, everyone else is like either inconsistent or just really bad. The big teams anyway. And Leicester are currently in the top 4. Palace are 6th, Burnley are 7th, West Ham 8th. The table's very weird this season. Everton are in the bottom 3. That's another thing. It's kind of mad. I bet Liverpool fans are having a great time today. Jeez, City lost, United losing to Newcastle, Everton relegation zone. They've won all 8 games. It's going to happen, guys. They're going to win the league. We've got to leave social media in May. I think we can get top 4. I think I'm not entirely confident because you never know with Arsenal, but I think top 4 is definitely possible this year. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Long way to go. I'm actually considering vlogging on my phone in future. The camera's great. The camera's amazing. And obviously a phone's not going to be as good as a camera. Having said that, I got a Pixel 3, and I'm pretty sure the only phones that take better video than Pixels are iPhones. So And just phones are just more normal. You can just blend in more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a phone is just more convenient than a camera. So I'm thinking to vlog on my phone in future. I'm gonna start a vlogging channel in the new year, so I might change the phone by then, to be honest. It's just easier. It's just easier to carry around, easier to transfer probably, so I'm gonna think about it actually. Probably gonna do that, to be honest. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.